It's Monday in the morning. It's about 9 below zero out. White lights on. 53075. Looks like a better trailer than what I had last week. Let's see how bad it is out. Looks like a brand new box. They call this a box. And it slides on this rail. Yeah, the rail's new. Damn, they welded a new rail on here. A new box. Yeah. Looks like a rails. These rails here are new. That's major work. What the heck? Wonder what happened. Damn, brand new. And hoses. Even the springs are new. That's a lot of money. I hope those tires are up. It's not flat. But this is a nice trailer. Wonder what happened to that box. They don't wear down that bad. Yeah, somebody must have really messed up. Yeah. For a new rail. Yeah, probably blew a tire, but then to replace that, they probably, the box slid all the way back. That's if it was a manual. But yeah, everything's brand new. The hangers and everything. That's a very expensive job. It looks like 3 rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rails been replaced. Something happened. But there's no evidence. This box is open. What the heck? I didn't shut that box. That's the regulator for the putting air in the tires. Yeah, this box is open. It's got to have screws. To get a screwdriver and close that up. All right. It's mounted upside down. After I screw that back in. That's why you do vehicle inspection. Gotta look at their work. I always forget something. Don't want that packed of snow. Alright, I got 5 drops today. Wisconsin, then Iowa. Looks like local again. Oh, my fork trap. That's how I unloaded these John Deere places. Well, it's staying cold. It's about 6 below zero right now. Wisconsin's 9 below. The wind's really kicking in, so you really have to dress up for this. They get one little tractor. And my last drop has all the gators and 2 racks of tractors. So it's just a long day for Monday, 5 drops. But it hasn't lit up when it comes to the cold. Should be the last week of that. They said Friday evening it starts going into the 30s. So that'll be a big break. But that's how it is in the Midwest. Never ending. Alright, I'm at Tone Spice. Here to dropping hook 5346. Dropping a 53075. This one here is a little bit rusty rims. Huh. It's an old trailer. Great Dane. That's alright. I gotta take this back to the yard. The warehouse is full, so I'll take this to the yard. I got a seal. Alright, take a picture of that. Looks like these dock locks are ready to lift up. These got a plate on it. Must have broke off. That's how that works. Locks of suspensions. The forklift doesn't bounce it out of the loading dock. Be a diving board if you didn't have dock locks. That's when they put the air ride suspensions in. They've learned the hard way with those trailers. Well, it's Wednesday. I'm in Cedar Rapids. Went to the yard, picked up this trailer. Good old drop and hook. I gotta take a picture of this. But I'm at PepsiCo in Cedar Rapids. Looks like they get squeeze bottle. It's not even strapped down. Alright, took a picture of that. Alright. It's probably about 2 below to 1 below. Should get about 0 today. A lot better than yesterday. It's about 10 degrees warmer. Alright, never ending. Well, I'm in Platteville, Wisconsin. On 151. Looks like I gotta pick up bags of soybeans. Well, it looks like they got a lot of snow here. It's about 1 below right now. It's not gonna warm up here. I gotta take this to Ohio, some farm over there by Cleveland. Gotta be there tomorrow morning. It's Wednesday. So, that's 151 right there. Other than that, just another winter day, never ending. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Yesterday I delivered to a farm. It was snowing pretty good out in the country. Axle's back. It's much harder when it comes to going inside because there's no lights. But I'm on the line. You have to tuck in because if not the mirrors hit. But it's still snowing out. It's been snowing for a couple days. It's never ending. Alright, well, it's all about getting loaded and taking this back to the yard. It's Friday. Dirty truck. Oh, back at the yard. Dropping off dry van, picking up refrigerated 7040. I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. So I guess I get out of this cold, go down there in Illinois and stop at a truck wash. Get this truck washed. Can't really wash her when it's 9 below 0 out. But it's Saturday. Ohio, went to Watertown. Drop the coils off. And then came here. I gotta be in Atlanta. It doesn't look good. Just flopping around. This is so important because it keeps the sides really taut when it comes down to hooking this. It doesn't flap up. But not usable, it's all smashed. It's always that 1% that screws it up. Got something leaking. Yeah, have to eyeball that one. But it's February. One more week to go. It'll be March. This one looks a little loose. It's an old utility. I've never pulled this one. 300R. But I put it on continuous. It was on auto. Once it's down this cold, you want to put it on continuous for about 4 to 5 hours to charge the batteries up. And then you can put it back on automatic. But that's the first thing I do. Is out on the road here. It's set for 35. It'll just stay on. It'll just drain the battery. Especially in the winter time, you want to at least do that. At least once a month, maybe 2 times a month, you want to turn it on continuous for about 4 to 5 hours to charge the battery up. That's the only negative thing about the automatics. A lot of people don't know about that. In the summertime when it's 0, then it runs more and charges the battery, so you don't really have to do that. But times where it just sits and doesn't do anything because the outside temperature is the same as inside, then you want to make sure you do that. It'll catch you off guard when you got a yellow light on it and you got to jump it just for that reason. Alright, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Got one drop here and then shoot over to Jacksonville, Florida. It's my last drop. It's 4 in the morning. You don't have to open your doors up here. That's good. I'm hoping I'm square. There's no lines. But it's a tight place here. Hope everybody can get out. This main thing is staying square so nobody bumps into me. Alright, it's Monday. Alright, I'm in Jacksonville. It's about 62 degrees out. I think I'm overly dressed. But other than that, everybody else thinks it's cold here. This is my last drop. I checked in, now they just have to call me. They told me to park by the pond, which I did. I read the reviews before I got here on Google. It always helps. Read the reviews and you get a head start. But you're supposed to check in, then they tell you to park by the pond and they'll call you and then you go around and get the door. After you're done, then you go by the pond again, then you walk back in and get your paperwork. So that's their procedure here. But it's noon. Supposed to be here. It's a 1 p.m. appointment. So that's working out. The rain's pretty well done now. I did the truck wash. But with the truck wash, I don't really like how they do it because there's always streaks and all that, especially on the aluminum. But when I'm done here, I'll go ahead and wipe it all down. This rain rinsed it off the way I like it, get the rest of the salt off. And once I wipe it down, dress tires, then polish aluminum. That has to be done because the salt really messes it up. And then go back up to where it's probably about 0 out. It's supposed to warm up. Well, that's about it. This is right on 295 and 95. Right on the edge of Georgia and Florida. So that's the way it goes. This guy's waiting for something. Well, at least it rinsed off a lot of that salt. They washed it off, but the salt really messes things up. It's all about wiping things down and getting it back to brand new again. I'm in Sylvester, Georgia. Picking up peanuts. I'm going to Chilton, Wisconsin. It's about 65 degrees out. And looks like I squared the dock. Yeah. Because it's peanuts, I don't think I need the refrigerator unit on. But the truck's a little bit cleaned up. Wiped it down all last night. And I went through all this rain, so I rinsed off all that salt. But this is a peanut farm. That's what they do here. Huh. Nice and quiet. It's Tuesday. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And that's it. After this, from Sylvester, Georgia, and just go up north through Atlanta to Tennessee, Chattanooga, and 24 over the 57 up to Wisconsin. Never ending. Towing from Atlanta, Georgia. The radiator had a hole in it. It was spraying out pretty good, so I had to stop it. It had new engine in it, so I can't mess with it. Gotta get it towed, take it back to the dealership. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. It's all about getting the drive shaft off. Thought it would take the axles off. I was going to take the hubcaps off. But taking a drive shaft off would be a lot easier. Just let it spin. I got a load of peanuts, 80,000 pounds he's going to pull. And there's nothing really in Atlanta. He's taking me up to Chattanooga. It's about 80 miles away. I'm at mile marker 277. Right on the side here. Put the triangles out. Wait about 2 hours. But other than that, getting the radiator done, it's usually about 2-hour labor. As long as they have it in stock. It's plastic bottoms and tops. But it was sprinkling down, as you see the mess it made. But other than that, it's the best looking Cascadia I've seen around here. Now it's being towed. Oh well. Once he's done disconnecting it, he'll lower this down. It's busy. I'm on I-75 northbound. Just getting out of Atlanta, Georgia with all the traffic. Other than that, this is part of the business. Sometimes you have to stop and be a mechanic. And this is the day. It got up to 75 degrees out here, so it's nice. It's better than breaking down when it's 9 below zero. Yeah, he's putting the drive shaft back on. I'm at Freightliner dealership. Western Star, Premier Truck Group. That way it's all in warranty. There's about 80 miles towing it. Dropped off the trailer in the back. So I'm good. And then I'll wait. They'll be up at 7 in the morning here. Just security's here. Had to check in. Other than that, Parrish is our hero. Good people. Family owned, just like a Foyt trucking. That's the way we like it. Actually, they're really cheap. We had a couple others, and this one here is a lot cheaper than everybody else, so I'd recommend Parrish. We did our homework for picking it up and taking the trailer too without using two. Usually a lot of towing companies, they'll want to pull 80,000 pounds. That's the way it goes. So after they put a radiator in, then I'll go get back on the road and get to Wisconsin. But I get to sleep in my truck tonight. That's good. It's better than the hotel room, really. I'm in Chattanooga. Morning time, Wednesday. This here's I-75 right at the border. Still in Georgia, just a couple miles to the border. That'll take me to 24 over to 57. But this is where I slept. For sure enough, this is the Freightliner dealership. And Western Star. This old Freightliner. Forestry Service. It's neat. Well, here's my truck. Still was leaking out, you can see that. But I just checked in, so it's all about waiting for them to get it all done here in Chattanooga.